Alright guys, this is Dev this side. Welcome to the video update, and today the trade which I want to show you is from the commodity market. But before I start, let me give you an update about this registration. So we would be conducting a weekly webinar live every Sunday. We have planned the day Sunday and we have not confirmed the timing, so you need to come here, those who are interested, and give us the suggestion timing. So we will be keeping that time. And what will happen, you will be coming every week in that webinar, and we would be showing you the structure and the scripts and the trades which we would be looking at for the particular week in the market. So you get to know more of the analysis we do, you get to know more of the concept what we do at NSTA. And the reason you should be signing up for this weekly webinar, because this is going to be in-depth analysis, as well as there could be some educative session in that behind. You get to ask Q&A in that. It's just completely free of cost live webinar from NSTA for those people who are interested. And the reason you should be signing up for this, because we would not be uploading this video over the YouTube or any of other platform. You just need to be present in live. If you are serious about trading, I think you should do that, because the content is going to be high in depth. So I'm just giving you emphasis on that, just because it's not going to be uploaded over here or any other platform. So I hope I make sense on that, and you guys go and sign up for the weekly webinar, and this is going to be every week. Alright, so let's go to the trade. So the trade which we took and executed was from the commodity market, and I sent it on, I think, 28 or 29. Let me just check it. I think yeah, so this is 28 actually. So this is 28, and I sent it in the group, and I sent it on the request of one of my student. So he was looking at the structure, he got to analyze the structure very nicely, and he wanted to buy this script. So the moment I look at the structure, it's actually looked incomplete for me. It's a more complex structure. So I asked him to wait, and I gave him the instruction, as well as this is the awesome trade. This is once in a while trade. So I sent it in the group as well, so everybody can take advantage of that. So you can see that I sent it on 28th of October. Again, it's in the midnight, so I actually read the chart so much. So anyway, so this is the trade, and you wanna see how does this trade plays out. I'll show you that. This is NG, by the way, natural gas. So this is how the trade plays out. Again, seems like magic, right? So the scene is this behind this. This is the first impulse going up, and we would be shooting for this impulse. Now the question is, pay attention. I don't care about this. I don't take that as a resistance, right? See, you see the arrow over there? It's easily going out of that structure. I know many people will be selling here just because of the resistance or just because of anything, but we don't care about that once the pattern and the structure is confirmed, because we know the potential. So that structure has to go out of the current market pattern or the structure. It's just a question of time is when, and to answer that question you need to study this corrective structure, and when this corrective structure is finished, you would be shooting for this impulse. And this is actually very simple and very easy pattern. If you can recognize this is a ABC pattern somewhere there, right? And the guy who actually sent me, he wanted to buy this because he recognized this pattern as a ABC. But when I saw this, and when I saw this piece of the structure, you see over there, that did not look very much complete and easy structure to me. So I look at the structure and I labeled it, and I marked it as a complex correction. So this over here is a complex corrective structure. Now the question is when this correction is over. Now I'm gonna be honest with you, actually it's very hard to know, and it's not easy to recognize the structure that simple. We first thought that this is the end of the structure and this move should go. So I executed a personal buy somewhere here, and I'm telling you, this was a break-even trade. When this happened, I just exited the trade, because I know this is structure. When I buy it, this structure should go. When they don't go, they just made me more thinking that what they are actually doing, and then we had to label this complete structure. And then I look at this structure, and I look at that, and I try to figure out, and this is how I got to know this, that this is the 1 and this is the 2, and this is over here is a 3, and this is over here, you see, that is more complex corrective structure. So the way I got to know this structure and the way I figured out, you want to see where did we executed the trade, and you want to see the RR ratio of these kind of trades. Boom. So this is how we actually plan this trade, and this is the complex structure over. You see that's the fourth, and this is itself is a complex correction. And now the only question, when this is finishing over there, we need to confirm this. When this pattern is confirmed and we executed the trade, but we did not, especially I did not keep the trade till today. I actually ended it on day before yesterday, before Diwali, because I know there is a 2 days of gap and anything can happen because the international market is open. So I don't have the time and the ability to read what's happening over there. Otherwise I could have kept it till this target, and my people know it. Once I keep the trade, I just keep the trade till the target. You see over there, this is I think 1:14 kind of trade, almost 1:15. So it's very much possible. This is just one example. I exited the trade on somewhere here, but the story is not finished. Yesterday the market was open in the evening market, and I saw the structure, and I was away from the computer. So at least I said, no problem, let me send the trade to my students, so at least they will get the update. And you see 8th of November over there, there's a buy setup on NG. So this buy setup I sent them somewhere here, and I know many people will sell it because this has gone up so much. This has to come back some more down. It doesn't work that way. Even if it has broken this support, you got the close, it doesn't matter. The structure, this structure is prompt to go up, and this will happen. So again they took it one more buy, and I already asked them to close the trade by today because it's Friday, last day of the week. So just it's like you almost got so much of the profit, so don't risk it over the weekends. If there is a more buy setup, we'll get it. Of course there is. Again, I'm not telling you to go and buy. You need to have setups for that. I'm just telling you that if there is a buy setup, we'll definitely execute the trade. Don't worry about it. So this is how I got to know this is structure. This is very simple pattern, and that's the last. You see the last leg, that's the complex one. So this is how I cracked down this structure, and I know that this structure can finish up over here or over here. And again, most of the people, if they think this is double bottom or this is the structure finishing, they just go blindly buy here. We don't do that. You see over there, the entry was taken on based on the 15-minute, not on this time frame. So the entry was taken after the confirmation that I think this is the end of the structure. You think this is the end of the structure. Let the market confirm that. And if the market confirm that, go with the trade. So anyways, this is another good trade, 1:15. I think this is very valuable, and I hope you got to know some content, and you got to know the insight behind our trading style. And do sign up for the weekly webinar if you guys are interested. We would be discussing all this structure on the patterns in detail. And keep in mind, those videos will not be uploaded, so you got to be present in the session. I hope you understand, and I'll see you with another update. This is Dave signing off. Thank you so much. Bye bye.